Hi, this is Amie at the Virtual Planetarium at Raritan Valley Community College. Let's take a look at some of the things we can see in the sky for the week of February 28th, 2021. I'll start with our sun. This week, the sun is rising around 6:30 a.m. and setting around 5:50 p.m. Just a heads up, we change our clocks on Sunday, March 14th. Spring ahead, everyone. There's going to be a last quarter moon on March 5th, a new moon on March 13th, and a first quarter moon on March 21st. This week, as you look up in the evening sky, you can still see the wonderful stars of winter. Orion is our anchor constellation. Once you find it, he guides you to other stars and constellations. Follow his belt right in the middle of his star pattern. Follow the belt down to Sirius. Sirius is the brightest star in the constellation Canis Major, the big dog, and is also the brightest star in the night sky. Follow Orion's belt in the other direction, and we come to Aldebaran, the eye of Taurus the bull. Move past Aldebaran and you see the Pleiades star cluster, or the Seven Sisters. Mars is right by the Pleiades, but watch Mars this week and next week. Mars is a planet. And the Greek word for planet means wanderer. That's where we get the word planet from, because the planets moved in the sky while the stars stayed still. And this week we'll watch Mars move past the Pleiades. Back to Orion. Draw a line from Rigel through the belt, past Betelgeuse, and we come to two bright stars up above, Castor and Pollux. These mark the heads of the Gemini twins. Betelgeuse and Sirius are two of three stars in the Winter Triangle. The third star in their trio is Procyon in Canis Minor. So three stars, Betelgeuse, Sirius, Procyon, form the Winter Triangle. Some people group all of these stars together into a hexagon. If you connect the stars from Rigel to Aldebaran, Capella, Castor, Pollux, Procyon, Sirius, and back to Rigel, you've drawn a hexagon shape. Some people call it the giant letter G and draw a line into the center to Betelgeuse. March is Women's History Month. I'd like to introduce you to some women who made great achievements in science throughout history. Hypatia was an astronomer, inventor, mathematician, and philosopher in Egypt. She was born around 350 CE. Her father was a well-known scholar and made sure she grew up well-educated. She taught mathematics and philosophy. She and her father worked on theories about the solar system. She invented a new version of the hydrometer and astrolabe. She was killed by a mob of extremists around 415 CE. Although her death was a tragedy, her life has become a symbol for education in the face of ignorance. We now remember Hypatia as a source of light and knowledge. Caroline Herschel was a German astronomer whose most significant contributions to astronomy were the discoveries of several comets, one of which bears her name. She was the younger sister of astronomer William Herschel, with whom she worked throughout her career. She was the first woman to become an honorary member of the Royal Society in the 1780s. Cecilia Payne-Gaposchkin was an astronomer and astrophysicist. She was born in England in 1900. She attended Cambridge University and was inspired by a lecture on how solar eclipses relate to Einstein's theory of general relativity, which got her hooked on physics and astronomy. Cambridge did not offer women advanced degrees, So she moved from Cambridge, England to Cambridge, Massachusetts, and went to Harvard. She discovered that the sun is made mostly of hydrogen and helium gas. Other scientists told her this was impossible, so she actually wrote in her thesis that this was probably wrong. Her book, Stellar Atmospheres, was published in 1925. Other scientists were soon able to confirm her findings. Her work has given us a better understanding of the life cycles of stars. Katherine Johnson was a physicist and mathematician. She was born in 1918 in West Virginia. She excelled in school and enrolled in college when she was only 15 years old. In the 1950s, NASA began to have more openings for African American female computers. Katherine applied and got a job. She calculated flight paths for Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo missions. Her math skills were so outstanding that she actually double-checked the accuracy of the brand new mechanical computers at NASA. Well, that's our sky for this week. Thanks for joining me in our virtual planetarium. Please subscribe to our channel, like our video, and share it with your friends. We look forward to seeing you at the real planetarium in the future. Until then, keep looking up.